Garrick, I wanted to take the conversation to you. You are coming from a unique place, similar to Home Free, but you do have a different model with what you do using a land trust model. So if you could talk to us a little bit about that and kind of what your experiences are as a nonprofit developer.
Sure. So we are a community land trust. And so what that simply means is we have joint ownership with the home buyer to make the house deeply affordable. We do the housing counseling to determine what's the amount of the budget, and we actually lower the price by putting equity in the house to lower the financing costs as well as the cost of the home to the home buyer. And then when it's sold, it is sold back to the land trust at sale so that we can take back any investment that was put into it to make it affordable, and then the owner will recognize any appreciation in the price at sale, as well as pay off whatever mortgage that may be on it.
Interesting. And so, Jim and Garrett, as nonprofit developers, what would you say are some? Because I know many people may not be familiar with the nonprofit side of being developer, and so kind of talk to us a little bit about the realities or maybe the differences between being a nonprofit developer and doing it under the lens of your nonprofit organization versus being a for-profit developer and not having that nonprofit organization overlay. Jim, why don't we start with you?
Well, I think that Garrett's organization and what we do we have two different missions. And his mission is to work with people, I think, Garrett, under 80% of the median income. And our mission is to work with market rate buyers. And so as a result of that, we tend to lean more toward market rate financing. You know, we work with like the chart that we showed, we would work with Sean to get construction financing, for instance, and we would work with mortgage lenders to get the ultimate mortgage, and our sale of that property would be on a conventional basis. Sometimes our subsidy would take us below 80%, but at the end of the day, it's that homeowner walks away with holding a mortgage, and it's very similar, I guess. But I think, if I understand the housing trust, the target audience is different. And so our financing basically is driven by what the market is dictating. Although subsidies from this local governments and we have subsidies from lenders. Those subsidies would allow us to reach a lower income ranges than normal if we didn't have those subsidies there. So I think that's how our mission is achieved.
And similarly, we will go up to 120% AMI, but primarily we do focus on between 30 and 50%, making it deeply affordable. And then we receive grant funding from the Affordable Housing Trust Fund from the City of Baltimore, DACD, which allows us to be able to provide those subsidies to assist in home ownership. We too work with lenders with financing the homes, but we have a list of approved lenders, and those are the lenders that will accept the community land trust rider. So there is a restricted covenant that's placed on each of the properties that become part of the trust, and that's simply so that it remains affordable for 99 years. And it requires, and is to assist the buyer of the restricted covenant, assist in making sure that if they refinance the home for any reason, that they come to us to help navigate that so that don't become a victim of predatory lending, as well as don't extract money, that the subsidies that were placed in the home to make it affordable for them. And we just continue to work with them, not only to get into the home, but to keep stay in the home once they get in for the term of their mortgage or residency there.
Excellent. So Garrick, on your side of the fence, on the nonprofit side, the way your model works, ultimately you all have a different source of funding. You also have a different restrictions around development, who receives a property. So it's a bit more restricted and really specific to creating affordable housing.
That is correct.
Excellent.